Extra, extra, read all about it. Hello, I'm Sherry Batchelor, and today I'm going to introduce you to Google Classroom. Young noted a change was being made within high schools, colleges, and universities throughout the nation, and students were shifting their online communication needs to Google. This was in 2006. That shift continues to broaden. The Google Classroom application is an educational platform that is currently available to students at all levels and of all ages and reaches children throughout the world. What does Google Classroom offer our new world of education today? It offers a collaborative working environment for both teachers and students to learn so much more. Have you heard of the buzz acronym GAFE? GAFE stands for Google Apps for Education. You're definitely not limited to just these apps. There are many more in which to search and choose. Google Classroom is a sweet tool for both teachers and students. Adam says, Gmail, Google's free webmail system, has created a new webmail tool by providing a powerful search engine for email and contacts, a built-in chat system, and the ability to connect to Google Calendar and Google Docs. Google's simple email application uses several built-in tools that add to this powerful communication tool. That was in 2008. So much more has happened since then. Also in 2009, Justice Rice, Roy, Hudspeth, and Jenkins conclude that using Google Drive afforded students a platform to develop the processes and skills they needed for the independent exploration of concepts and facts in a study that they did. Rowe, Bazelec, and France also added this critical interaction with information and with each other helped them move toward autonomous learning, empowering them to control where, what, and how they learn. In reference to students using Google Drive and Google Docs for education. Collaboration is such a huge buzzword in education right now. Google Apps for Education is free, and it's a powerful tool that constructs collaborative environments for both teachers and students. We all know as educators that collaboration is one of the most important things that we hear about. Ending up with teacher-centered models is much harder in the Google Apps world, where a pervasive collaborative strategy can be made to spread across a teaching and learning framework built as a Google site. Research also provides us with evidence that collaboration is important and integral to the task of having authentic activities for our students to accomplish. In Google Classroom, a teacher can create different classes, create assignments, collect assignments, change settings for assignments, keep up with how many and which students have completed an assignment, grade assignments, provide feedback to students immediately, organize information, grades, and assignments about and for students. Stay organized. Collaborate with students or encourage peer collaboration. Flip his or her classroom. Post announcements. Communicate when you're not able to be at school. This allows for online coaching as well. Google Classroom can be accessed by either signing into your Gmail account and clicking on the app, or you can simply visit classroom.google.com and sign in to your email there. Once you have logged into your account, you will have the option to create a class. You can do this by clicking on the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner and then click on Create Class. Once you've created a class, the possibilities are endless to what you can do with your students. A Google Drive folder is automatically set up for you and under Classroom folder. And this is for you to use to save and access assignments, documents, tests, and forms created specifically for each class. All Google Classrooms have a stream, which is where teachers can create assignments for students to complete. A teacher can add and delete students through the Student tab and add information about the class by clicking on the About tab. To create an assignment, a teacher can click on the plus sign at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen and choose the type of assignment he or she would like to create. One can choose to reuse a post from another class or post from the past, create a post for students to answer privately or for the class to view, create an assignment, or an important announcement for students to view. Creating assignments have never been easier. Once the teacher has named the assignment with a brief description, he or she can add attachments. If one chooses to add an attachment or an assignment from Google Drive, the teacher can choose to create individual copies for each student. Once this occurs, students will be able to complete the assignment and their names will automatically be added to the top of the paper prior to turning it in. When a teacher adds a due date to an assignment, the assignment information is automatically added to the student's Google Calendar, which adds to the seamless transition between the apps when used for educational purposes. In Google Classroom, a student can do many things, such as complete assignments, post questions or answers, communicate with teachers and peers, collaborate and share with others, view graded assignments and feedback from others, write feedbacks and comments for others, keep up with class news, work on assignments at home, show work to parents, keep up with assignments when sick or on hospital homebound. A student accesses Google Classroom the exact way the teacher does, which makes it easy for the teacher to explain due to familiarity. Once a student has signed into Google Classroom, he or she can view the stream where assignments and announcements will be posted from the teacher. If the assignment calls for collaboration, two students can work on the same document simultaneously and see what each person adds immediately. Assignments where collaboration takes place in this manner allows for a quiet classroom and time for the teacher to work individually or with students in small groups. When a student has an assignment, he or she can open it up for directions. Google Drive automatically saves changes as they're made, so students will not have to worry about losing their work. In addition, students can view and access any older version of the document they've created. Once an assignment has been graded and the teacher has released a grade, a student can view his or her grade privately. This feature contributes to confidentiality and allows for direct feedback to be made. Remember, we also have an important job to educate the teachers in order to be able to use this type of innovative technology in our classroom. Prinsky in 2005 noted that innovative technologies must be coupled with reteaching and reorienting our educational professionals. One can inquire what Google has to offer as far as educating our professionals by visiting the website that you see above. I have included a copy of the resources I've used throughout this presentation and added other resources and images used as well. I hope I have inspired you to try a new innovative tool in your classroom. If you happen to have any questions that arise, the very first thing I would probably do is say to Google it. Thank you.